Guys, Mr. Gouge here, bringing you Corbacraft News 43.0. So yeah, today on this Corbacraft News, oh excuse me, I got the hiccups apparently. On this Corbacraft News, as you can see, it's on the update post if you're watching there. If not, you're probably just watching on my channel, which in the description, hopefully below, will be a link to the update post, so you can check out this week's update post, because I want to start putting these out each week to keep them kind of organized and like easier to find, and so I can do update posts more in depth and stuff like that. Anyways, as you know, the update post is one day late because we're trying to figure out what we're going to do this week for the updates, and we had so much go on, like internal stuff this week, like internal upgrades. It's been crazy. So for that reason, we're going to end up taking this week as like a planning week / minor fixes, and we're going to take a lot of ideas this week. So that's kind of like the first three things on the Corbacraft News we'll talk about, and I'll break them down more individually here. Okay, that was a hiccup. This is getting out of control. I hope my mic picked that up because that was funny. I want you guys to hear that. That was good. Anyways, let's start off with the planning here. So this week for the planning, we got to figure out what we're going to do with all this extra stuff we just got on the server and how we're going to incorporate it into other ideas, and what we're going to what type of things we're going to implement first, what types of things we're going to implement last, what needs to be done for these things. And there's just this long process kind of a deal that's going to take about a week to get organized. And another good part about taking this week to do this, it's my last week of school this week. So that means next week, or no, next week's my last week, I think. I don't know. That means I'll be able to be free for the next week after this and the week after that to get stuff done before summer really kicks off and gets crazy. So, with that being said, we're going to move on to the minor fixes. So this week we're also going to be doing minor fixes, minor bug fixes that are just things, simple things on the server, like for example, Fortune and Silk Touch on a pick, that'll be fixed, things like that. So if you have any of those, put them in the comments below, put them in the forum post below, put them in the suggestion, put them wherever, put them in bugs, I don't care. But we need to get them all done, so I'll find them. The next thing here is the ideas. So we want ideas for this extra stuff, guys. I mean, some ideas, like we've gotten like a creative server idea. We've gotten the factions bring factions back, which we plan on doing eventually here. More about that will come out eventually. I don't want to get too far into that. And a few other server things that have been suggested and we've been working on. So if you have any ideas for those servers, let me know. By putting them in the forums below, you know, the suggestions, all that stuff, because it is important we figure those out before we start updating, so we can organize and get everything situated and ran kind of like professionally, I guess you could say. The next thing on the list, guys, is my schedule. This weekend, I know it's last weekend, but something came up, or maybe I said the weekend before that even. I don't know, I've said this so many times. My YouTube schedule and Pound's YouTube schedule, we are figuring it out this weekend, and that is final. So if we don't end up figuring out this weekend, I apologize, but it will be solved eventually soon. So that's the plans for this week's update post. That's the plans for this week Corbacraft News, whatever you want to call this stuff. But other than that, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. Please comment, like, subscribe, and until next time, I will see you all later.